Well, hello, lovely people, and welcome back to Cassie Love TV. So, in today's video, I will be retwisting my locks for the first time on camera, okay? So, bear with me. So, the last time I retwisted my locks by mirror myself, it's been about 2 years ago, I think. Yeah. And I've only retwisted my locks about 2 times since I had my locks, right? Because I normally go to my loctician and she would retwist it for me because I'd be lazy sometimes, but you know what? I gotta get in the habit of doing my own hair, retwisting everything. Now, I normally do wash my hair, of course, but the retwist, I normally don't do that myself all the time. I don't retwist my hair often. That's another thing too. So I can probably count on my finger how many times I've been to the loctician to get my hair retwist, and that maybe 3 times a year. Looking back, at one point I went twice a year, so yeah, I haven't really got my hair retwist often, so that's another reason why. But for those of you who have been consistently watching my channel, thank you. You know, okay, that I moved to Florida lately, okay, hot Florida, okay, and I haven't get the chance to find a loctician yet, so I just decided that the best thing to do is just retwist my locks myself. Another thing is, it's very hot here and I want to wear my hair up. So here are the products I'm using in today's video. So I will be using the EcoStyle Professional Styling Gel with olive oil and shea butter with black castor oil and flax seeds. So this is all here. So when I use the EcoStyle to retwist my locks, it comes out pretty good, and I don't have any, white residue or anything like that, so that's why I like to use this one. The other thing I'm using, of course, water in case I need to wet my hair a little bit. And I do want to say that I just washed my hair about an hour ago. I had to go pick up my daughter and come back, so my hair is still damp, definitely still wet. The other thing that I'll be using is a brush. I wish I had a smaller brush, but for right now I'm gonna work with this. And this is just when I part the hair, I'm just gonna brush it in a little bit, to get everything into the retwist. And then another thing I'm going to be using is, of course, can't retwist our hair without these. So we need these to retwist our locks, okay? And I also have the small ones here as well. I'll also be using a little fine tooth comb here, and that's to help just part my hair a little bit, of course, to get everything all neat. And then I'm going to be styling my hair after that, and I'm going to let you see how I style it. And again, I probably do 2 buns or 2 ponytails. I don't know. We'll see. But it's definitely going to go up today. You are going up today here. You're going up today. It's like, I have a mirror right here, guys. This mirror, you're probably seeing it, yeah. This mirror is just for me to look in here while I'm doing my hair, because again, this is my first time doing my locks on camera for my retwist. So I want to make sure I have another mirror to look into this so I see what I'm doing properly. Now, normally when I retwist my locks, I have to kind of separate my hair, okay? It makes the process much easier and seamless. So right now I have 4 ponytails, 2 in the front and also 2 in the back. This one is up as well, and then this is out because I'm going to start this section. So I will be doing this section on camera and some of the front section on camera, and then just so you guys can see how I do it. So I may have to move this video a little bit faster because then we'll be on here for 2 hours, and who wants to be on here for 2 hours? Nobody, no one. Alright, so I also want to say, I didn't say this in the beginning, but I hope everyone is doing well, okay? I hope everyone is taking care of themselves. Self-care is important, okay? Self-love is important, so make sure that you guys are taking care of yourselves out there. Alright? Okay. Okay, wonderful people. Okay, kings and queens. Okay, retwisting my hair is work, but it's looking good so far. So a couple things, guys. As you can see, I didn't use the brush a lot. I just use it to, like, you know, kind of brush away the flyaways, so when I'm retwisting the hair, it doesn't get inside of my hair. Same thing with the comb. The comb was just to kind of part stuff away a little bit if I'm having any issues with that. But so far so good. My parts are already set, so that's a good thing. As well as I'm not looking for it to be too neat. I just want to retwist it, you know. It doesn't have to be neat to the bones. So yes, I have this 3. I'm gonna do this part on camera, and then I'm gonna do the rest off camera so I can go a little bit faster. You know, when you're on camera trying to do something, it's like you're more focused on the camera, if that makes sense. So yeah, I'm also gonna come back and let you guys see how I style it. Okay, yeah. And if you have locks and you're watching and you've retwisted your hair, please share some of your best practices, because I feel like normally I just look in the mirror and retwist it, but the back is harder than the front because of course we can't see the back. So here you are now trying to use your hand to part it because you don't want to use a comb and pop your hair out, you know what I mean? So I was trying to use my hand to kind of part way, which is what I'm going to do with the rest of the back. But if you have a best practice that you do when you retwist your hair, I would love to hear about it. Please comment down below, okay? So yeah, let me go finish up. Tighter, or you can leave it. So I just want to show you guys slow motion. You can go tighter when you're doing your retwist. You can go tight, as tight as you want, but be careful with that. Or you can spin it back around and go loose. Okay, so just saying, you don't have to go as tight when you retwist your hair. It's not about that. So yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys how I do it loose. So if you want to retwist your locks, okay, but you don't want to do it tight, you just want a loose look, but you still want to get all the flyaways in, kind of separate your locks and things like that, then you would simply take your time and just twist and stop. That's it. You don't have to do anything else. You don't have to twist all the way to the root. As you can see, it's a little space down there. I could twist some more, but I choose not to. Just to show you guys that some of mines are tighter and some is not. So these ones are kind of loose in the middle. And this is how thick the back of my hair is, guys. Well, the middle to the back of my locks. That's how thick my locks is. They're very thick in the back part to in the middle. All right. Okay, kings and queens, I'm gonna show you guys how to retwist your flyaways, you know, like the hairs that are sticking out. And that's only if you want to. You don't have to do this all the time. Like every time you retwist your hair, you don't have to retwist the flyaways. You could just leave it and retwist just the root. So that's what I've been doing on some of my locks. So let me show you guys what I'm saying. So when you retwist, okay, so I just did a whole demonstration and I wasn't recording. There's hair on my mouth, okay. But what I was trying to tell you guys is here I have a lock here. So if you are trying to get your flyaways and like all the hair up here, when you retwist your locks, just keep retwisting from the bottom up like that, and that's how you get the flyaways. And you're just taking the hair and you're kind of retwisting them in, okay? And you can do this in different ways. The palm roll works too, but I'm just showing you guys how I do it, and it's much easier for me when I do it like that, okay? So that's one way. I'm gonna show you guys another way real quick. No, just gonna put that over there for now. Now, if you don't want to retwist any part of your hair up here, but just the roots, you would just go ahead and retwist just the roots like this. And that is it. That's it. You're not cleaning up your locks and kind of taking away the flyaways inside of the lock. You're only retwisting your root, and that is it. That's all you need to do. So I know that sometimes I rather it this way, so when my loctician does my locks, I will tell her don't to do up here, and I can tell when she do it because all of my locks is so neat and everything is just laid. So other times I will tell her go ahead and retwist all of it. The reason being is because I feel like your locks get thicker when you don't always retwist all of it. Make sense? I hope that makes sense. Okay. Okay, wonderful people, so I'm all finished retwisting my locks. Let me show you guys the back. This is what the back is looking like. This is the length of my hair right now in ponytails. So I did fix this side already, so I'm gonna go ahead and fix this side now. I'm gonna leave it like this because my hair is still very wet. I'm not going under the dryer, and I don't like to go to bed with wet hair. So when it's kind of late in the evening right now, it's like 5 something, so I'm gonna leave it out so it can dry. And then what I'm gonna do throughout the week, I may put this in a bun when I'm going to the gym, you know, just to, yeah, make sure my ends are secured. So I always get curls every time I retwist my hair. So this, I'm like, no, I don't want no curls. Plus again, the goal is to put my hair up, you know what I mean? And not have it down all the time. Right now, since I'm working out so much and it's so hot. So yeah, so this is perfect. This is actually perfect. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this side, and all I did was take this you know what I'm saying. I can't even talk, I'm so tired now. So a little bit, and then kind of put it to the back. So now I have it all flat and kind of fix it up a little bit, because as you know, when you retwist your locks, if you don't hurry up and put it back into something, it starts to unravel out. So you have to hurry up and fix it. You know, whatever style you're gonna do, you have to make sure it's in place. That's the most important thing. If what you did just went down the drain, basically, because then it's just gonna unravel. I'm sorry. So let's go ahead and do this ponytail. And I'm doing ponytail because, again, it's easier right now for me, and I can fix it the way I want when I'm ready. So it's basically more convenient to do the ponytail right now. So, and this one could have went in a little bit more. This one is a little loose. Okay, so I'm all finished, guys. I'm all finished and I am tired, okay? I think it took me about, I don't know, maybe two and a half hours, because I did stop. I think about 2.5 hours. Maybe not that long. It's not 4, yeah, no, it did took me some time. Yeah, I should have timed it. Actually, when I go back to check when I started the video, I'm gonna tell you guys, I'm gonna make a little, you know, notes, comments of how long it took. But this is what it's looking like up close. My locks is definitely growing, and I can see it. And not only growing, but it's getting thicker. This is the first time I retwist my hair in a long time, so I get to kind of feel my hair more, you know. So yeah, it's definitely getting thicker for real. My edges are not slicked down because I don't want to slick my edges down. That's not the goal today. It's really just to show you guys how I retwist my hair, and also to show you different methods, that you don't have to always retwist the hair tight, you know. It could be loose, it could be tight. It just depends the style that you're going for and what you're looking for. All right, so that is today's video. I'm gonna end it out here. I'm gonna try not to make the video too long, by, you know, kind of making it, I guess, a little bit faster when I'm editing the video. That way you guys are not sitting there watching me the entire time, because it was a long process. So I do want to take this time to thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. If you are passing by for the first time, just please remember to like the video, subscribe, comment if you need to, especially if you're new to Locs and you have any questions, comment. Also, I left my email down below in case you have any questions. And I think that's it. Yeah, so thank you so much for watching. Bye. I will see you all in the next video. See you next time. Miss you already. Bye.